All right. Hello and welcome to Morning Sun. Got some breaking news today. This article written by CNET, Bridget Carey. He-Man gets a new partner. Sunman, a pioneering black superhero toy. Mattel's Master of the Universe review revives the toy with the cultural significant past. There's a couple articles on this, but it comes out to it. So this toy drops tomorrow. For those of you who are not aware, have not seen my other Sunman videos, Sunman is a toy that is near and dear to my heart. One of the first toys, if not the first toy my parents ever got me, the first black superhero toy. And that might be under debate, but in 1985, when you had, He-Man and Rambo and all these other toys, there was really no other black superhero toy. So here's Sunman, brought to us by Miss Ela Eason. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's Professor Ela Eason now. She's teaching at Rutgers, I believe. And it's an interesting story. I'll just give you a quick summation if you watch my other videos. Ela Eason's son came to her one day and told her that he could never be a superhero because all the superheroes were whites. And she took it upon herself to make Sunman and a whole toy line, a whole diverse toy line, called the Rulers of the Sun. And you had a lot of other superheroes. Let's see, I believe there might be a picture on this article later on, but here's Castle Grayskull, there's He-Man, and here is Sunman in all his glory with his shield and his sword. Look, it looks like a spear. I thought it was a spear, but it's a sword. Got his boots, and these are wings. And they're also releasing a new comic with his launch tomorrow. I think there's two types of toys. There's a $30 kind of premium in like retro enhanced edition, and there's probably a cheaper like other edition as well. I'm not sure if that's pricey in terms of toys. I don't have kids, but doesn't seem too bad if it's something that's going to last you. And it'll probably be a collector's item for years later. Eternia has a new black superhero, Sunman, a muscular action figure sold in the 80s that was born from the need for a diverse alternative to He-Man will join Mattel's Master of the Universe roster, giving a new generation of children a chance to pair up He-Man and Sunman in the battle against evil. Now, I wonder if it's just Sunman or all his other characters. So, the addition of what may be the first black superhero toy comes amid a big push by Mattel to reinvigorate the Master of the Universe line. New He-Man and She-Ra toys are on display at various retailers. Netflix released Master of the Universe Revelation as an edgy TV PG to the classic 80s cartoon. And there's also the new series He-Man and the Master of the Universe, which is set to launch Thursday on Netflix and serve as a more kid-friendly computer graphic animated series. So Master of the Universe Revelation, directed by Kevin Smith, uh, who it's there's a lot of reviews out there already. It's only part one, so I kind of want to see part two before I give my big review. It's very kind of Tila centric, but it kind of gives everyone their own little story. Some people like what they did with it, some people dislike what they did with it. I might do a review at some point, but it's on Netflix. If you have Netflix, watch it for yourself and make your own opinion. I know we kind of live in this age where people look at the Rotten Tomato reviews like that's the end all be all, but I cannot tell you how many movies or shows I've watched that have had great reviews or terrible reviews that are not that bad. We're not that good. All right. Here is Sunman and his arch enemy Pighead. This would be kind of like his Skeletor. Ruler of the Sun, Sunman, the greatest hero of them all. With magical melanin skin, he brings the light shining brighter on all worlds when good people unite. Yep. Premium edition of Sunman toy for $30. Pre-orders start Monday. Yep. This is the talking about the history of Sunman with Professor Ela Eason, 1984, sparked by her 3-year-old son. Here we have the Rulers of the Sun, Space Sumo, Telekinetic Ninja, Digitino, Numerical Genius, Sunman, the greatest hero of them all, Holographo, Futuristic Scientist. We've got Kikto, Expert Kickboxer. Okay, Kikto. Um, wonder if all these toys will make it. And obviously, this is Pighead, the wicked enemy. This is Dupligo. Heroic, he can duplicate himself. Boltman throws lightning, electricity. Hypnosis, got the bird here. And we have Zapman, who is a micro laser specialist. So it'll be. I will check on this and get back to you all, but I wonder if it's everyone or if it's just the man himself, Sunman. Very cool, very cool. This is new. This flame. This was not. I mean, look at this. The armor's a little shiny. It's pretty much the same basic design. They've added some new stuff. I mean, there was no green on the back of the shield. I had the flat top edition, but the boots are the same. Like his braces are the same. It's pretty much the same. Like the flaming attachment that's new. There are probably gonna be different faces you can add, different hands. Oh, and the joints bend, which they did not before. I mean, they bent at the shoulders and at the waist, but not at the knees or the elbows. So very good, very good. See a couple other articles. New York Times does saw female with not diversity. See if there's any new images. I will have all the articles down below. Here is Miss Eason, Professor Eason, looking good. Here is some old box art for some man with pig head. More powerful than Spider-Man, more awesome than Superman, mightier than He-Man. All mech toys, baby. What are these prices? What is this? $6.95 plus $3. You guys don't know. Prices were different back then. Prices today. You gotta work. Yep. Talking about her story, talking about representation and toys. Something that we still have today. So it's a great time. Talking about the Netflix shows. Smith. And here we go. Ed Duncan. I'm sure he's kind of the VP or SVP who made this all happen. The Mattel executive who was overseeing Sunman's official introduction to the Masters of the Universe toy line. Colorful desk he's got with all types of toys and action figures. Great to see. And no images. Let's check out this Bleeding Cool article. All right. And here we go. We've got Orko, He-Man, Sunman, She-Ra, Man-at-Arms in all their glory. Bleeding Cool is just a good. Bleeding Cool is just a good website. Think of it, how would I describe it? Bleeding Cool, for those who don't know, Bleeding Cool is like the TMZ for the comic industry. Might not be right all the time, but they do break a lot of news and they have their insiders. So, but boom, He-Man, looking good, shining bright, soaring through the skies. And here we go. Got the toys. Here he is in his armor with the flame attachment for the sword, with the shields, shooting him a face, give him a fist, and got his wings. Yep, same images we saw before. Oh, here's He-Man checking out Castle Grayskull. All right, this is what superhero hype. Okay, this is just pulling from an old article, probably in the 80s or 90s. Looks like one I've read before. Um, and let's go to. Where is it? Here we go. Sunman drop page. There he is. Sunman, we've got 15 hours, 29 minutes, and 40 some seconds. Coming out this Monday, a new sun rises on Eternia. A light in the darkness. Yep, we've seen these images before. They're also dropping a kind of companion comic to kind of tell his story in the He-Man universe, which will be very cool. Looks like this is a preview. Guess I can't blow it up. And they have a really great video. This is Mr. Ed Duncan, SVP, Head of Design at Mattel, over here. The man who helped make this all happen. It's a great day. Here's a video. I'm not going to play it. I'll link it down below. You guys should watch this video that Mattel did. I think it's very well done. And that is it. Thanks everyone for bringing this to my attention. Some people were leaving comments in my old Sunman videos and sending me a couple messages. And first I was just excited. I was like, hey, you guys really like Sunman as much as I do. That's great. And then I got even more excited because I was like, oh, there's a new toy dropping. There's a new Sunman toy. He's coming back in all his glory. So really exciting time. Thank you all for bringing this to my attention. And I'll be in touch. Oh, and also I owe you guys a couple other toy reviews, which I'll do at some point once I go back to my parents and dig out some of my old toys. So hope you all have a great week. All's well with everyone, and I will catch you next time. Take care.